That jolt of déjà vu? The gut feeling that you've lived this exact moment before. It's not a glitch in your brain. It's a crack in the prison they built around your perception of time. You have been trained to experience life as a relentless linear march from birth to death, a straight line, predictable, controllable. But your ancestors knew the truth. Time is not a line. It is an ocean. And you were born with the ability to navigate its currents, the unbound mind of the ancients. Before the tyranny of the clock, humanity lived in the eternal now. The Oracle of Delphi wasn't just spouting riddles fueled by volcanic vapors. She was unmooring her consciousness from the present, allowing it to drift and perceive the ripples of what you call the future. The Norse vulva, the seeress, would enter a trance state not to predict but to read the threads of fate, seeing how past actions were weaving the tapestry of tomorrow. They understood that the past is not dead and the future is not unwritten. Both exist simultaneously as potentials, echoing into the present moment. A Celtic seer could feel the memory of a long-past famine in the soil to know a lean winter was coming. This wasn't prophecy, it was perception. They were attuned to the echoes of time, a sense you've been forced to forget, the concrete cage of linear time. Why would they sever this connection? Because an empire, a corporation, a system of control, cannot function without the illusion of linear time. The 9-to-5 workday, the quarterly profit reports, the 24-hour news cycle, these are the bars of your temporal prison. They keep you rushing forward, too distracted to look back at the lessons of your ancestors and too anxious to sense the possibilities ahead. This control is absolute. They rewrite history to control the past, and they bombard you with narratives of fear to control your vision of the future. By locking your mind onto this single narrow track, they render you powerless. You forget that your bloodline is a river flowing through all of history, and that your consciousness is capable of navigating its depths. Shattering the clock, a guide to temporal awareness ready to break free. This requires you to dismantle the most fundamental construct of your reality. 1. Rhythmic disruption. Your brain is conditioned by routine. Break it. For one day, defy the clock. Eat when you are hungry, not when the hour dictates. Take a different route to a familiar place. Stare at the stars instead of a screen before bed. This is an act of temporal rebellion. It scrambles the linear programming and forces your mind to find a new, more natural rhythm. Ancestral meditation. In a quiet space, close your eyes. Do not focus on your future, focus on your blood. Go backward. Picture your grandparents, their parents, and so on as far back as your imagination can reach. Don't try to know their stories. Try to feel their echoes within your own DNA. Ask a simple question. What wisdom do you have for me now? The answers will not come in words, but in feelings, in sudden insights, the whispers of 1,000 lifetimes. Scrying the stream. Take a dark bowl filled with water or light a single candle in a dark room. Gaze softly at the surface of the water or into the flame. Do not look for images. Quiet your analytical mind. Let your vision blur slightly. The goal is to allow your subconscious, which is not bound by linear time, to project impressions. You may see fleeting shapes, colors, or feel sudden emotions. This is you, learning to read the currents of time once more. Warning: tampering with temporal perception can be disorienting. You may experience vivid, anachronistic dreams or feelings of being out of sync with the world. This is the feeling of your consciousness breaking out of its cage. Ground yourself in nature if you feel unmoored. The eternal now is your power. They want you to mourn the past and fear the future. Reject their narrative. The past is a library of wisdom within you, and the future is a sea of infinite potential. By reclaiming your chrono-perception, you cease to be a pawn in their timeline. You become the navigator of your own destiny. Your blood is an ocean of experience. It's time you remembered how to swim.